All right. Oh, shoot. When I tell you my inbox was blowing up yesterday with the news of this new film Tyler Perry's working on, it blew up. So before moving forward in the video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button to show you like it. Hit subscribe. Remember, non-subscribers, if you have been a frequent viewer of the channel, thank you so much. Please hit subscribe to help me increase the percentage of watch time on the channel that comes from subscribers. Currently, we're at like 31%. I'm trying to reach 40 by the end of the month. Hit the bell notification icon and select all. That way you don't miss out whenever I post new content. And follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. So, yeah. Tyler Perry's next film with Netflix isn't A Fall from Grace 2. I'm not saying that there is a sequel, not that I really want one, but some people are speculating that there would be one. Could there be? I don't know. I don't care. But basically, the next movie is called A Jazzman's Blues. And it looks like two stars he's been in contact with. The movie is planned to be starring Joshua Bone and Celia Pfeiffer. This is interesting because this film is a passion and I'm actually reading from Deadline's article. I will actually go ahead and put the article in the top comment below if you want to read it. The film is a passion project for Perry that he has been trying to make for more than 2 decades and was the first screenplay he ever wrote, originally penning it 26 years ago. Set from 1937 to 1987, the story follows an investigation into an unsolved murder, unveiling a story full of forbidden love, deceit, and a secret that has been held for 40 years. The film will primarily will shoot at Tyler Perry Studios and will be released on Netflix this year. I've waited a quarter of a century to tell this story, and now it's the perfect time, and Netflix is the perfect partner. It's the perfect partner. Let me see here. That's Tyler Perry's statement. I'm just reading through the article. That's pretty much it. I'm actually excited about this. A lot of people were telling me like, yo, Tyler has a few, different kind of movies and stuff that he wrote back in the day that he never put out there. But I really do like the fact that given his status and capabilities and resources now, he's able to make some of his original creations come to life. That's one thing I really admire about creators in general, whether it be like, a producer, a singer. They go back to their catalog. It's like, hey, I wrote this song back when I first started out, or I wrote this song like 15 years ago. And, they might fine tune it a bit and then they put it out there. I really do love this. I mean, given that this is like OG Tyler Perry writing, I'm interested to see what it's going to be about. Well, I mean, we have the synopsis for the film, but I mean, in terms of how it's going to turn out, because I know, I'm sorry, I sound like a broken record now. I just woke up. I know that I've always said I'm more of a fan of his earlier projects, like a lot of his early plays and movies. So to actually see one of his original scripts come to life will be interesting. One of my concerns, the usual, I filmed this in 5 days, or the dialogue is just bad, or one of the numerous problems that we have about Tyler Perry films in recent years. But I would hope that this brings a side of Tyler Perry that makes us go, you know what, man, you still got it. Because we know Tyler still has it. It's just that I don't feel like we've actually seen it. We just seen more so rushed projects as opposed to masterpieces. I'm not saying that Tyler Perry has ever put out a perfect project, but he's put out some excellent work. And I hope this film does justice, because I wonder if the Tyler Perry 26 years ago, who originally wrote this script, would be proud of the Tyler Perry 26 years later, who created it into a film. You know what I mean? I mean, as someone who has a lot of songwriting books and poems and everything I've never done anything with, maybe one day I'll put together a book. I don't know. It'll be nice, but I know that I would proofread everything because, some of those things are probably just riddled with grammatical errors and whatnot. But I think overall, this could be pretty interesting. Murder mystery that spans over 40 years. I do like the aspect of the movie being like a time machine. Not only in the fact that it takes place obviously earlier than 2021, but it's going to span 4 decades. So congrats to Tyler Perry for making one of his original creations come to life. I really hope that he takes his time and does it well. And I look forward to more news on this film when it eventually comes out. I mean, Jazzman's Blues. Just hearing the title reminds me of Soul, because if you watch Soul, you know, that has to do with jazz. All right, guys, that's all I have for this particular video. Let me know if you're excited for this movie in the comment section below. Like I said, I'll leave an article to the full story in the top comment. And if you would like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App.